Hello and welcome to our presentation. Today we're gonna review and analyze some articles about circular double linked lists. My name is Juan Carlos Gonzalez and we're gonna talk about the first article. The first article is called Building an Uno card game and Netflix representation using circular double linked list. This article was prepared by Matt Davidson, Mona Jamal, Alfred Stanley, Meredith Hancock, Renee Zambrana, and Anurag Dasgupta. Its main objective is to demonstrate how useful double-linked circular lists can be in a variety of contexts. This article was published in 2019. Okay, the problem addressed by the research is demonstrate the flexibility that double-linked circular lists have for designing different software, implementing double-linked circular lists to create a fake user interface simulating a streaming service such as Netflix, and use this same design to design a game of Uno. In the first case, a double circular list was used to represent the movies, simulate how a streaming service works. When it reaches the end of the movies, it goes back to the beginning. In the second case, the lists were used to represent the players and the turn of each one, since the lists allowed to simulate their functioning due to the circular nature, adding also the possibility to change the orientation of the turns, making use the double links of the circular list. And here's picture, we can see the Uno application game screen with the buttons representing player cards. And this page displays when a player plays a wheel card and must declare a new color. And this picture, we can see the Netflix home screen representation, the current movie field, display and information about whatever movie is shown in the top left slot in the navigation field. How useful this type of lists can be. They can be used for many things, especially in ways depending on the context. It is a structure that is worth understand, analyze, and know how to use it, since it works perfectly in a great variety of projects. My point of view of this article is its interest the creative use that this research have given to the double-linked circular list, as it is a simple way to understand how these structures can be used in different contexts and different ways, which show us how versatile double-linked circular lists can be, and the utility we can get from them. Using the list to save movies or to save players and the direction of the turns is a way to understand the functioning of this type of structures and know how to use them in real projects.
Hello, my name is Shirley Guadalupe Celis Delgado, and I'm gonna talk about smart game development on removal of every key player and find a winner using linked list concepts. Let's start with description. This article was prepared by Surrender, Tamil Bishi, Chris Narak, and it was published in November 2021. The main objective of the research work is to create an intelligent gaming service using linked list concepts, which consists of two main approaches. Now continue with problem addressed by the research. As problematic of the intelligent game service is the elimination of each player and finding the winner of the game. The problem, as I said before, has two approaches. The first approach considers the scenario to obtain the time taken by each player in each round. To eliminate the player who takes the most time. Similarly, the player with the less time is announced as the winner. The second approach provides for the eliminating player key with respect to the user's random position in each round, the player remaining at the end announced as the winner. We go to the next point, description of the use of the list in proposed software solution. To solve the first approach, we make use a simple linked list that allows us to store and search in a linear way and in this way find the maximum and the minimum time of the round. Moving to second approach, we use a circular linked list, in which a dynamic assignment of IDs is performed by a random function. The number of rounds and elimination is calculated based on the position key from the initial position. Conclusions. Thanks to the simple linked list, the insertion and deletion process in approach 1 are solved more easily. Since it's not necessary to move elements, which makes it less costly in terms of memory. To solve the approach 2, a circular linked list is used. For this situation, to whole list is traversed steering for any point. This way, we only have to stop when the first visited node is visited again. This affirms the fact that circular lists are useful when you need to traverse the list repeatedly. Finally, my point of view about this article is that research seems to me to be accurate with respect to the appropriate use of the linked list according to the required needs. Prioritizing that it has the lowest possible cost, and also that it adjusts to necessary processes. It seems to me very useful for the active and didactic teaching of the linked list through the game, since it allows us to observe its behavior, besides the fact that contextualizing a data structure in this way seems to me a highly attractive idea to reach the user. And the final article is a new improved circular skip list with priority search. Description. This article was prepared by Upinder Kaur, Pushpa Rani Suri, and it was published in March 2016. Using data structure for circular linked lists and skip lists, a new data structure called Improved Circular Skip List (ECSL) has been developed. Now I'm going to talk about problems addressed by the research. In the field of computer science, either directly or indirectly different data structures are used as solution to various problems. Sometimes new data structures are needed to various constraints, such as processing, time and hardware limitation, or inefficiency of existing data structures. One must know how to choose and implement the most suitable data structure or for its processing speed. New data structure also emerge because dynamic and static structure are required. Given these factors, it is clear that new data structures and algorithms will continue to emerge.
The description of the use of the list in this proposed software solution is the skip list allows developments to make search, insertions, and deletion much more efficient than with other types of structures, but adding the element of priority search, that is to manage a system of layers in priority order, decrease the times going from n to log n, which is considerably reduce the computationally cost. In conclusion, in this case, the research group developed a new data structure based on existing structure, which allowed them to considerably reduce the algorithmic cost in search, insertion, and elimination process.
Finally, my point of view about this article is I find interesting the way in which through the use of circular linked lists and skip lists they come to form a new type of list, ICSL, with a lower algorithmic time complexity, which show us that every day to new constraints and demands we need to resort to algorithms and structures that provide us with more efficient processing, which seems to me consistent with respect to the constant growth of needs and processing of a greater number of data. And that is all. It was a pleasure to discuss this interesting topic with you, and thanks for watching.